Most people will never become successful. Not because they're not smart enough. Not because they don't have the right connections. Not because life didn't give them a chance. But because they don't have these 10 signs. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly where you stand. So stay with me. Because one of these 10 is going to hit different. Here's the uncomfortable truth: success isn't random. It's not luck. It's not being in the right place at the right time. It's a pattern. A set of traits that show up, quietly, consistently, in people long before the world ever calls them successful. You've probably seen them. Maybe you are one of them and just don't know it yet. The people who build empires, who change industries, who turn nothing into something, they didn't start with money. They started with these 10 signs. So I want you to do something as we go through this list. Don't just listen. Count. Count how many of these describe you. Because what you find out in the next few minutes might change how you see yourself for the rest of your life. Let's start. Sign 1. You get uncomfortable when things are too comfortable. If you've ever felt restless in a stable job, bored in a routine that everyone else seems happy with, like something in you is screaming, "This isn't it," that's not a flaw. That's a signal. Most people chase comfort. They find a routine, and they cling to it like a life raft. But you? Comfort makes you anxious. Because deep down, you know comfort is the enemy of growth. Think about the version of you 5 years from now. If nothing changes, if you keep doing exactly what you're doing today, would that person be proud of you, or disappointed in you? That discomfort you feel isn't a problem to fix. It's a compass. Follow it. Sign 2. You take responsibility even when it's not your fault. This one separates people faster than almost anything else. Most people, when something goes wrong, look for someone to blame. The economy. Their boss. Their upbringing. Their bad luck. But successful people, even when the failure genuinely wasn't their fault, ask one question: what can I control here? Imagine 2 people lose their jobs in the same round of layoffs. One spends the next month complaining about the company. The other spends that same month upgrading their skills, reaching out to their network, rebuilding. Same event. Completely different outcome. The difference wasn't the layoff, it was who took ownership of what happened next. Blame feels good for about 5 minutes. Responsibility builds your entire future. Sign 3. You're willing to look stupid. Here's something nobody tells you: every person you admire has embarrassed themselves publicly. Multiple times. They asked that dumb question in the meeting. They pitched an idea that got laughed at. They tried something new and completely failed, in front of people. Most people avoid this feeling at all costs. They'd rather stay silent than risk looking foolish. And that silence? It's quietly killing their potential. If you're someone who's willing to raise your hand even when you're not sure, willing to try the thing even if you might fail at it in front of others, you're already doing something 90% of people refuse to do. Ego protects your image. Growth requires you to burn it down a little. Sign 4. You finish things even when the excitement is gone. This is where most people quietly disqualify themselves. Everyone can start something. Starting is easy, it's exciting, it's new, it feels good. But somewhere around week 3, the motivation fades. The grind sets in. And that's exactly where most people quit. Successful people aren't more motivated than everyone else. They've just learned that motivation was never supposed to carry them the whole way. Think about the gym membership everyone buys in January. By March, the parking lot's empty again. The people still showing up in March? Those aren't the motivated ones. Those are the committed ones. If you've ever kept going on a project long after the excitement wore off, just because you said you would, that's not stubbornness. That's the exact trait every successful person has in common. Sign 5. You notice problems other people just complain about. Some people see a broken system and complain about it for years. Other people see the same broken system and think, someone should fix this. And then, quietly, they start fixing it. That shift, from complaining to building, is one of the clearest signs of success potential there is. You've probably done this without even realizing it. Maybe you saw an inefficiency at work and built a better process. Maybe you got frustrated with a product and thought of 10 ways to improve it. Maybe you complained about something for a week and then got tired of complaining and just handled it yourself. That instinct is rare. Most people wait for permission to fix what's broken. You don't wait. You act. Sign 6, you can sit with silence and not panic. This one sounds strange, but hear me out. Most people fill every quiet moment with noise. Scrolling. Distraction. Constant stimulation. Because silence forces you to think, and thinking forces you to face what you're actually doing with your life. Successful people can sit in that silence. They can be alone with their thoughts, their doubts, their plans, without needing to escape it. If you've ever sat in your car for 10 minutes just thinking, or gone for a walk with no music, no podcast, nothing, just you and your thoughts, you were doing something most people are terrified to do. That silence is where your best decisions get made. Don't run from it. Sit in it. Sign 7, you get quietly obsessed. Not the loud, I'm going to change my whole life tomorrow kind of obsessed. The quiet kind. The kind where you find yourself thinking about a problem in the shower. Where you stay up an extra hour because you're actually into it. Talent is common. Obsession is rare. An obsession beats talent almost every single time. Look at anyone who's mastered something, an athlete, a founder, an artist. It wasn't raw talent that got them there. It was thousands of hours of quiet, unglamorous obsession that nobody was filming. If there's something you can't stop thinking about, our business idea, a skill, a craft, pay attention to that. That obsession isn't a distraction from your real priorities. For some people, it is the real priority. They just haven't admitted it yet. Now, here's where things start to get intense. Because the last 3 signs? These are the ones that really separate the people who make it from the people who almost did. Sign 8, you keep going after being humiliated. Not just failure. Humiliation. Public, embarrassing, everyone saw that failure. Most people can survive a quiet failure. Nobody watching, easy to move on. But get humiliated in front of people, laughed at, doubted, told you're not good enough, and most people never try again. The shame is too heavy. But here's what almost nobody talks about: every person who's ever built something significant has a humiliation story. A rejection so brutal they questioned everything. A failure so public they wanted to disappear. The difference isn't that successful people don't feel that shame. They feel it just as deeply as everyone else. The difference is they get back up while the shame is still fresh, instead of waiting for it to disappear first. If you've ever been embarrassed, doubted, or written off, and you tried again anyway, you've already survived the thing that stops most people permanently. Sign 9, you choose long-term pain over long-term regret. This is the trait that quietly runs underneath everything else on this list. Every single day, you're offered a choice. Take the easy road now, and pay for it later. Or take the hard road now, and be rewarded for it later. Most people choose easy. Not because they're weak, but because easy feels safe in the moment, and the cost feels far away, invisible, someone else's problem. But successful people have trained themselves to feel the regret before it happens. They imagine themselves 5 years from now, looking back, and they ask, will I regret not doing this? That's why they choose the hard workout. The hard conversation. The hard, unglamorous work when no one's watching and no one would even know if they skipped it. Discipline isn't about being tough. It's about being more afraid of regret than you are of discomfort. Sign 10, you believe you're meant for more, even when you have no proof yet. This is the final sign. And it's the most important one. Somewhere inside you, there's a quiet, stubborn belief that you're capable of something bigger than your current situation. No evidence yet. No results to prove it. Just a feeling that won't go away, no matter how many times life tells you to be realistic. Most people bury that feeling. They call it unrealistic. They let other people talk them out of it. They shrink it down until it's small enough to be comfortable. But if that feeling is still alive in you right now, even after everything, even after every setback, that is not delusion. That is instinct. And your instinct is very often right long before your results catch up to prove it. Every person who ever built something extraordinary carried that exact same unproven belief before the world believed it too. The only question left is whether you're going to protect that belief or let it die like most people. So, how many of these did you see in yourself? If you saw yourself in even a few of these signs, you're already ahead of most people. Most people won't even watch a video like this to the end. You did. That tells you something. But I need to be honest with you about one thing: potential means nothing without action. Having these signs doesn't make you successful. It just means you have the raw material. What happens next, that's on you. So here's what I want you to do. Pick one thing from this list. One sign that hit you the hardest. And today, not tomorrow, today, do one small thing that proves it's true about you. If this video spoke to you, hit like. It genuinely helps this reach more people who need to hear it. Subscribe if you want more videos like this one. And if you're ready to go deeper, watch the video on screen right now. It's the perfect next step from here. You already have what it takes. Now go prove it.